back to Gray Squadron Gaming. We have another exciting unboxing for you just a day after the last one. If you haven't seen, we just dropped the customizable Jedi and Super Tax last video from AMG, and these ones are also sent from AMG, so thank you very much. If I didn't mention the other video, we really appreciate the support. And I'm going to show you some cool new things. So the first thing we'll get out of the way real quick is we've got the Kashyyyk Wookiee Warriors. So this is just a reboxing. I don't believe anything's changed in them. The models are exactly the same on the outside, but let's crack it open and just confirm that. I will not be reading every card in this box, as there shouldn't be anything new in this one, but we're going to find out together if there is or isn't. I haven't opened it yet. But I assume it's just a repackaging to the new boxes and a re-release. So in here we have our cards. Looks like the same cards they've always had. We have our inserts. Judging by this picture, yes, it's the same exact Wookiees. Okay. As always. And then we have our screws, which I'm going to guess are the same screws found in the core sets. And they look to be, but let's just confirm before we move on to the new goodies that we want to see. Okay. Yep, it's the same ones found in the Rebel one. These are double the same exact sprue. Yep. So this is just a release. If you need some more Wookiees, or you don't want to get the Rebel box and you're just starting, and you got the Clone War starter box, the Republic starter box, you'll want this box for some Wookiees. This is how you get your Kashyyyk Defenders. It has the range Wookiees, it has the melee Wookiees, it has the Wookiee Chieftain leader in there. So that's very nice. The cards are all the same cards that are found on the Crimson Plate currently. Nothing new in this box for you existing players who have Wookiees. The models are the same as well. Just again, a reprint for people who need them still, and to match the new printing and card packaging of the box. There's the Wookiees. Let's get to the new stuff. We'll save Grievous for last because he's the coolest of this release. We have the second core option for clones. Finally, we got our clone Marksmen, which is nice. Since the Republic has been stuck at only one core option since not this past July, but the July before that, when 2.6 dropped. Okay, bucket of bases here. We've got our inserts and cards, and I'm sure we just have the sprues out. Okay, let's start with our sprue. We almost start there. So looking at the models, they look very similar. Obviously different poses and such, don't get me wrong, to the infantry, except for they all have their long guns, their DC-15s, if you will. And then we have the mortar and the RPS. And as of right now, if you want those for your infantry, because they work in the infantry too, this is the only way to get them. Until we see some kind of, it used to be called Phase 1 upgrade. I guess a closed infantry upgrade, or I don't know what they're going to call them when they come out. Otherwise, you'll have to get this. So let's see. Let's look at the sprues. We've got Phase 1 and Phase 2 helmets. Everyone always keeps asking that. You can see clearly we got the Phase 1 and Phase 2 helmets. All the bodies and legs. There's our mortar right there. There's the bandolier with the other parts of the mortar. Some basing it stands on. Some more helmets. We have one unhelmetless head there. And then the RPS rocket launcher looks really nice. It looks longer to me. I could be wrong on that. And this looks like we have two of the exact same sprue. Yes, these are the exact same sprue times 2. So we'll just look at the one. So there's our longer guns. The DC-15 member was not a heavy since 2.6 launched. And so those models you can use as this. It looks like we got 2 more unhelmetless heads. Other than that, everybody gets a Phase 1 or Phase 2 helmet, and a couple can be the new the unhelmeted members if you wanted to. I don't do that too much. I think I have one unit with the commander without it. We have 1 token of each type. The faction and then the generic for using those. All the different languages. We just need our language, which is just these few cards here. So the Marksman, similar profile to the clone infantry, which is 1 health, 2 courage, red, except for it is down to speed 1. That's the negative, right? It's not speed 2 anymore. With that though, they have the same 1 to 3 black, but they get long shot with those DC-15s. So they can spend an aim to make this range 4. And they have prepared position and Marksman. Prepared position starts on the board with the dodge. Marksman lets them spend an aim to upgrade a dice result. So they don't have reliable, and they go a little slower, so that's their negative, but they can shoot farther. We have the Clone Marksman Squad. Well, it's very important to say that these costs, the 58 and 73, were already changed before these guys even came out. I think these guys are down to 50, and this is down to maybe 53. Don't quote me, it's all up there on any of the squad builders already, but these have already been fixed pricing. We have the Marksmen mini, and then we have the Mortar Trooper, which is 2 blacks, critical 1, cumbersome, and suppressive. We still need a cumbersome fix, in my opinion, to get some of these a little bit more play. And then we have the Rainbow Impact 2, cumbersome, range 2 to 4. This one is also range 2 to 4. So these are more long-range guns, that's why it comes with them. So that is our lovely Marksman Troopers. And then a bucket of things. So put these off to the side because we want to get opening Mr. General Grievous himself on the wheel bike. This is the largest box we got today. The art looks great, doesn't it? So menacing. There's a picture of the mini built with his sabers in all its glory. It looks fantastic. This is the only one I'm super jealous that Don gets to build up and paint because it looks amazing. I'm probably going to be dipping my hand into a CAS starter once I catch up on all these goodies I've gotten from UG. I'm almost done with their Republic starter. I got one more unit of clone infantry to paint. But I've been painting feverishly, so hopefully that's soon. Okay, here's what we got. We've got our inserts, which we'll look at in a second. We've got our cards, which we'll look at in a second. And then we have the sprues, and I guess this big thing is our base, yes. There's our base. Definitely looks like a 70mm base to me. Let's start with the insert. There he is. Very nice. All our playtesters, Atomic Mass Games. And then the back as usual. Okay. Well, let's get the spruce first. I'm opening the bag off because it's a big bag and I can do it in front of the camera, I guess. But it's a big bag. So, fun stories on bagging this. Don made the mistake of telling AMG when we were at Gen Con that, hey, the wheel bike's gonna be a hassle to build. It's too much. And whew, did Dallas tell him, no, it's not. These are only like, these have one huge piece. He was pointing to these as he was painting the model. And yeah, these are very large pieces that click in. So that's gonna help your assembly, definitely. Look at that, very nice. And then we've got, this is the rest of the bits for the bike, it looks like. Lots of little pieces there. And that's the majority of the bikes. Next, it looks like, oh, I just knocked off one of the electro staffs there. So we're gonna put that, I'll show you that. It was right there, I pushed on accident. We have the base the wheel bike sits in. We have a seat. And then we have Grievous's cape, Grievous's head, 2 lightsabers, his body, feet. Yeah. So yeah, it looks like you can give him an electro staff if you want, or his lightsaber, something I guess you can pick what you would like, or he just goes in his offhand maybe. Yeah, it looks like he's got a hand connector there. So once we look at the instructions, we'll get a better idea of that. But he does come with electro staff, which we're gonna very carefully put back here and not lose, because that would not be cool. Let's look at the cards now. Let's see how much of a menace this is going to be. I'm already nervous to fight against this guy. He looks like he's going to be very solid. Okay, so here's our cards in English. We've got 8 health. He's a vehicle. So he's got resiliency, nothing. He doesn't break ever. Surge crit, red dice, speed 2 on a big base, though. It's nice. Armor 1. Climbing vehicle, command vehicle 2, entourage, the TSMEU 6 wheel bikes. These are the other wheel bikes that are coming out Q1 that has like your BX or Magna Guards riding them. Same bike, just different people. Immune, melee, pierce, and mobile, which mobile I believe is, I want to say it's like compulse, but slightly different, but I'll double check that. And it's got 2 weapon profiles. We have our trophy lightsabers, which is our overrun attack, 1 red, 1 white, 3 black. Comes with impact 2, overrun 1, pierce 1, ram 1, and scatter. Whew. And then his actual attack is going to be a range 1 to 2 laserkin pistol. This is a fixed front, impact 1, pierce 1, 1 red, 2 white, 2 black. So very similar dice profile, except for you gain a white and lose a black, where this one you have the 3 black. So this one's a little bit more consistent dice, but still a great dice pull at range 2. And then he's got, like I mentioned, armor 1 to help that 8 survive. He's going to be a bigger target on the battlefield. Okay, we have turbocharge. General Grievous, wheel bike, warlord, or any of the other wheel bikes. When this unit makes a move action, it may X card. If it does, this unit increases its speed to 3 during this move action. So one action, you can pop this turbo and really get flying. That'll be nice for him. All right, I'll do this myself. This is General Grievous. Just want to point out this is General Grievous. It's not like General Grievous wheel bike, so the other Grievous can take this card as well. You may choose an allied droid unit within 1 of Grievous. If you do, the chosen unit suffers 1 wound, and General Grievous gains tactical 1 this round. When General Grievous makes an attack this round, remove all aim, dodge, surge, and standby tokens from the defending unit during the form attack pool. So he strips your tokens before you can do anything about it. That's ruthless. We've got Pincer Attack. That's really cool art. By the way, I would love one of these in the game, even though I know it would be huge. I still want it. This round, when an allied vehicle unit attacks, the defending unit does not benefit from cover if it's within 1 in line of sight of 1 or more allied vehicle units. Ooh, that's going to be rough. And this art looks great. Look, he's like scared running from it on this ATRT. He's in trouble. This is General Grievous in 2 vehicle units. When this unit issues an order with this card, it gains a dodge. This round, when allied vehicles unit make a move after the effect resolve, it gains a surge token. So it's like an agile or tactical buff for surges, and on the top they get the dodges. So this will definitely help his approach survive too. That's very nice. So this is going to be a menace on the battlefield, something you're going to have to take care of quickly, which makes him a bigger target. So players are going to have to learn how to play him, I think. I think he'll be deceptively... He'll seem a little squishier than I think he actually is at first, even though he's got 8 health, red dice, armor 1, because he's so big. But once people learn how to play him, I think he's gonna be a menace on the battlefield with that overrun and that gun. Do his moves right, you can really get some. All right, so thanks so much to Atomic Mass Games for sending us Grievous Wheelbike, the Clone Trooper Marksmen, the Kashyyyk Wookiee Warriors, and then of course yesterday I unboxed the customizable Jedi General Knight and the customizable Super Tac droids. We really appreciate that. If you guys have any questions, drop them in. But as you know, we always give stuff away on the channel. So we have the battalion pack of all the Curl Pot tokens. So each person will win a full pack of this. And then we also have the Complete the Mission tokens, the Grogu tokens. Complete the Mission tokens look at Cody, so they work for Cody or Complete the Mission. Grogu looks at Grogu, and then we also have Cad Bane tokens as well from Curled Paw. So thank you, Curled Paw. We'll be giving those away. Keyword for this one's going to be a menace on a bike or something along those lines vaguely, and you'll get double entries. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Have a great night.